Hi everyone, this is Tessie from Customily, and I'm here with a new tutorial to show you how you can easily create and sell personalized products using Merch One as your print-on-demand provider and Customily, of course, to add personalization options to your product. First of all, you're going to need an account with Merch One, of course. For this, just go to merchone.com and you will find a button here that says sign up on the upper right corner. You click there, and here you complete information and create your account, okay? Excellent. So if you don't have Customly yet, you can easily find us on the Shopify App Store. You just put Customly on the browsing bar, and then here you will see it says add app if you don't have it installed. But I will leave you all the links in the comments below, so you can easily create accounts with us and with Merch One. Okay. So once you have your Customly and your Merch account, what you need to do is to connect them to have automatic fulfillment. This means that every time you get an order from one of your customers, all the order information with the personalization options will travel directly to Merch One so they can fulfill and ship the products for you to your clients. Okay. So it's super important that you connect both of your accounts before starting to create your product. So let's go to Customly. This is Customly's main menu. When you start, you will be taken to this screen, which is the same one that if you click here on start, it's the same main menu. And you're going to go to settings, integration tab. And here you will find Merch One and click enable integration. Scroll down and it will appear here. In this case, I already have it connected. So it appears here in the middle, but if you haven't, it will appear right at the bottom, okay? So you need to retrieve this information. For this, go to your merchant account. This is mine. So here you go to stores. And if you don't have your store connected yet, you can connect it here. I already have 2 stores connected. So here you will see the name of your store. Go to the 3 dots, and on settings, you will find the information that you're looking for. Scroll down, and here, store credentials. So the API user, you will want to copy that and paste it here where it says API signature. And then the API key, you can copy that and paste it here where it says API key, okay? So once you're done with that, you click Save Settings, and that's all. You have your account connected and you're ready to start creating products. So let's go back to start. Here we are again in the main menu. With Customly, you have 2 options. You will select the product from Merch One, and then you will need to either add your own design to the product or add a design from Customly, okay? So if you want to create your own art, maybe you have a designer team or you had already bought clip art, for example, from Etsy or from Creative Fabrica, you may want to create your own art and not use Customly. So you're going to click here and create a new design. And this will take you to Customly's Design Studio, okay? Here you will find all the elements that you need to create your art. For example, you can add text box, you can add image placeholder, which is giving the ability to your users to upload their own images. You can add street map, star map, you can add dynamic images. So for example, if you have clip art, you will add it here. So you can do anything you want here on your canvas. Once you're ready with your design, you just click Save Design. And all of your designs will appear here. Okay, so these, for example, are designs that I created. But if you want, you can also start using Customly designs. Customly has a complete collection of over, I think, 300 designs that you can perfectly add to your product and start selling with no extra cost, okay? So if you're a Customily user, you can just grab these designs and use them in your store. So I'm going to pick a Customily design today to make the workflow more faster and also to show you some of the options that we have available. So let's go to create a new product. Let's pick merch one. And here you will find merch one catalog. So I'm going to pick, let's start with this frame cam. Here on this screen, you will have all the variables that are available. I'm going to pick all the frame colors and I'm going to pick a square. Yeah, I'm going to pick a square cam. So once you're ready, you click next. And here is what I was saying before. You can pick from your own designs or you can pick from Customily designs. I'm going to pick from Customily. And here you will find all the designs available. We have tons of categories to choose from. Today, I want to show you a design for mom. I know that Mother's Day has passed, but you don't need an excuse to give your mother a present. I mean, you can give her something any day of the year. Her birthday, Christmas, I don't know. Whenever you feel like giving your mom a gift, this will be a great option. So I'm going to pick this. Now, what Customily is doing is creating the product listing on your Shopify store and adding all the personalization options of this design to your product. So you don't have to do anything. You will see in a minute. Everything will be ready for you to publish and start selling. Another interesting thing is that I'm doing this all this for Shopify, but you can reply this exact workflow for an Etsy store. So Family has automatic fulfillment with print-on-demand providers, including Merch One, of course, for both Shopify and Etsy. This design has a lot of clipper options, so that's why it takes a little bit longer, depending on how complex the design is. It may take like a few seconds or a couple of minutes for Customily to create the complete product. So now we will get to the screen where you will play around with the options. This is exactly what your customers are going to see in your store. The preview of the product, and here you will find all the presentation options. So let's play around with some of them and see how it looks. You will see how the live preview is here, and you will see all the changes that I do on the options will be reflected here. So let's create mother, for example. And then the kids, I'm going to put a girl. Great. Then I'm going to put two boys here. See all the options that you have available, all the hair options, the cloth options. You have different styles, colors. It's just super complete for you to play around. And your customers will love this because they can recreate their own families with this clip art, which is super fun and super engaging too. Okay, so let's put, for example, Lucy, Sam, and Peter. So that's it. I selected options for everything, yes, and I'm going to see how it looks. You click here, you see how the final product looks, which is lovely. I love this. So since I love this example so much, I'm going to save this as the product image of my listing. This way, what you're telling Customily is that when the final listing is created, this will be the main photo of your listing, not just the product without any personalization. What I recommend you is that you play around with this and you can save from here You can save this image, you can create different options, and then on your Shopify listing, add all the options so you can show your clients different things so they can get inspired and see what they can actually create for this product. So from here, you can also edit the name of the product. For example, let's put personalized for mom. You can also change the description. I'm not going to do it now. And you can set up the prices for the product. Let's save. Oh, the other thing that I didn't show you are the colors that we selected before. If you click here, you will see how the color of the frame changes, which is so nice. So for example, you could play around with the personalization option and create an image for each of these frames, for each of these color. And then on your Shopify listing, upload all the options so your clients can see how they look. For example, let's quickly do this. I'm going to put just one kid to make it quicker. So for example, this is Sarah. And I'm going to save this image in my computer. And now let's get this published. Click there, and now all your listing will be created on your store, so you can start selling right away. See, here is your final listing. Here is the title that we changed and the image that we said we wanted as the main image of the product. Here are all the presentation options for your clients to create whatever they want. And they can, of course, add cart and buy. So let's go to Shopify. These here are my products. I'm going to start out by creation date. And you will see that it appears here. It's already generated. You can enter from Shopify and of course edit anything that you want, the description, change the pricing, add it to a collection, whatever you want. But what I'm going to do here is to upload more photos. So I just pick the image that I created and I upload it here. This is what I was saying, to create, like, for example, one option for each frame. So you can show your clients from the beginning the different options that they have available. So if we go here to the product, you will see how it appears here. Look, this is awesome. So it's as easy as that. You have a full personalized product in your store, published and ready to start selling. Okay. So if you want, we can quickly do another one to repeat the process. You go to merge one. Let's pick a mug this time. I'm going to pick not the left one. And I'm going to pick a design. This time, let's pick a design for that. So for example, I'm going to put this design that's super trending right now with the little hand. This will create much faster than the previous one because it's just a couple of illustrations and text. It doesn't have all the load of the complex clip art like the Mother's Day one. Okay, so it's almost ready now. And here it is. So this It's an interesting example that I wanted to show you. So what happens with the mug? The mug has a wraparound printing, okay? So in the preview, in this case, you don't see it completely because it goes to the other side. But you can easily fix it. If you want your customer to see the complete design, you can easily fix it in Customily. I'm going to show you how. So for now, what we're going to do is to save this as a draft. For example, let's just complete some names. So you can see here, you see how it changes. You also have these colors. But I'm not going to save this as a product image, and I'm not going to publish this in my store yet. So I'm just going to put save draft. And this, what we'll do is to generate the listing in my store, but as a draft, not active yet. See, here is a draft, okay? So let's go back to Customly. It will take you to this screen, and we are going to edit the template. If you're not taken to the screen, you can easily find it here too. You go to template, and you will see the last one created, which is this one, and you click edit. Okay, this is the template. The template is like, think of it as the backend of Customly, where you'll have access to modify two important things. One is the production file or printing file, and then the other part is the live preview. The printing file is what the print on demand provider, in this case Merch One, will receive to know what to print over the product to ship to your customers. So it will contain all the information of the order in a file. The live preview is what you're going to show in your store so your customers can see a live preview of what they are creating. But what's super important here is that the printing file and the live preview are the same, that they match. In this case, we are going to leave the printing file as it is. You see how the design is centered, so you know that Merchant is going to take this design and is going to print it on the Mac in this case, and it would look great. So we are just going to skip this step. But on the live preview, we want to show the customer the complete design. We don't want to show you half of it. So what we're going to do is to grab all the elements, and we're going to move them slightly to this side so you can show all of it. Okay? So this way, you are showing your customers the complete design, what they are personalizing. But let's go to the last step where you can see both things at the same time. There are Macs that have front and back prints. In this case, it's just one. So you see that in the production file is big and it's in the center of it. So it prints exactly in the center of the Mac. We just move the design a bit so you can show it perfectly in your live preview. But if, for example, you would, I don't know, you want to make this design smaller, you will have to adjust the printing file and make it smaller. And then remember to do it as well on your preview so it looks smaller as well. Okay. So when you're ready, just click save. We have this in draft. Okay. So let's go back to your product. It's here. Okay. So let's change some things. Personalized Mac for dad. Well, you can set up the description here. We will want to change this image. This is what I was saying before, that if you don't set up, if you don't tell Customly which image you want as the main image of your listing, it will just put the default image from the provider, which is the blank map. Okay. So I'm going to put a price to this, and we are going to set it as active, okay? So we can already see how it looks. And now when we pick the presentation option, you will see that you can now see the complete design, see? Which is great. And for example, let's not forget about the product image. Let's click here on preview. I love this option, so I'm going to save it into the Mac. We can put another option. Let's put like for kids, for example, Brooke and Ceci. And I'm going to change color, and I'm going to preview again and save it. Mac 2. And now let's go back to the product and let's upload these images so it looks great. We upload this new one, and I'm going to just delete this one. Awesome. So let's go back here and refresh. And this is the new product image. Here we have both options that we just created. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I hope you like this tutorial and you now know how to create products using Merge One as your provider and Customily to add awesome design over those products for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's, whatever season you want to sell, Customily will probably have a design for it. So I hope you start creating your products and see you soon in a new tutorial. Thank you. Bye bye.